So now let's learn about how does ChatGPT work. ChatGPT works by using a type of AI model called as a neural network that has been trained on a vast amount of text data from books, websites, and other written sources. It learns patterns in how language is used, which helps it predict what to say next when you ask it a question or give it a prompt. So basically, ChatGPT has learned from from a vast amount of text data that from a vast amount of text data, like from all sort of sources that is possible, and it has a good amount of information or knowledge present to it. And when we ask prompts or questions to it, it gives us the answer. Sometimes the answers are not right, so we need to uh, when we are getting the answers, we need to definitely cross check it or reread it to see if it is right or wrong. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of how it works. Training. ChatGPT was trained using billions of sentences from a wide range of sources like books, articles, websites, and conversations. So, during this training, it has learned the structure of grammar, the language, and the context, which helps it understand what you are asking, and it gives you the relevant response. Second point is understanding your input. So the input which you give or the question which you ask is also called as prompt in ChatGPT. So when you type a question or prompt, so ChatGPT processes the input and tries to understand the context. It looks at the word you use, the order they are in, and what you might be asking. So for example, when you say write an email for me, it it will generate you some answers. But for example, when you will give more context to it, when you will give proper or correct instructions to it, for example, write an email for me so that I can send it to my boss where I am asking for a leave tomorrow as I'm going out of station or I'm not feeling well. So when the context is clear, you will be getting the best of the responses. But if the context is not clear, you might get some not so good responses. Generating a response. After understanding the prompt, ChatGPT predicts what the most relevant or likely response should be. It does this by looking at patterns it learned during training. It doesn't know the answer in the way humans do, but it generates text that matches what has been learned. So definitely humans have more knowledge, but ChatGPT is learning from whatever information it is able to collect online or maybe via books or the way it is being trained. And when the question is asked to it, and then it will give you some relevant information. Refining response. ChatGPT's response aren't just random, they are based on probabilities. The model predicts the next word in a sentence by looking at all the possibilities and choosing the one that's most likely to fit. So we understand it in a very basic way how ChatGPT works. In the next few lectures, we are going to create our ChatGPT free account and we are going to learn how to get the best out of this tool.